Alright, men, load your weapons.
Well.
Reporting, drop your weapons.
Drop your weapon. My light went out. My green. Oh. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. We're hexed and vexed by the witch.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
I don't know, but you know, that thing. I don't know. Anyways, let's also take two. We're plagued with things today. Okay, gotta make short work of this, I guess. Like I did last time. It was pretty good, man. It was a short one. Anyways, there's lots of stuff in the news, but I don't know. Mostly it's kind of, they want to make gun laws. That's probably the most exciting thing.
Jumper standing by.
It's like, there's a big shooting again. You know, big tragedy. And you just think, well, here we go, thoughts and burrs. And it goes on. 20 years like this. And we forgot. We got Joe Cool in office. He's like, nope, we're going to do gun law. So now this gun law is going to be. So we got stuff going on. You know, big hills, swampy stuff. They're trying to make stuff. But this is loose Pepah. Yeah, this is where we look at what's in the newspaper. Yeah, newspaper. That's why it's called newspaper. So, and the best way to see what's on the inside is see what's on the outside. So, what is today's headline? It's a big headline. Thank you for your patience. I think because I'm all throwing me off the guide. It's like recycling two thumbnail faces. Alright, it says right here 6 Reaper drones will be based on Oahu. These are the kind of big 6-foot, 9-foot drones that send missile right between your eyes if they so pick you out, and the big military ones. So, don't make fun of us. Stay there. Got 6 Reaper drones. Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Oyster Cult. I saw them in concert once. They were kind of old. Sorry. This one says Corrections Oversight Bill advances. Corrections Oversight. This is a little committee that didn't come to be because it needed a budget and it didn't get one. A $300,000 budget for staff to make a committee to make oversight over, I think it's Department of Public Safety. So it's Department of Public Safety, and this oversight's supposed to make sure everything's going well. And basically that's a handful of volunteers and they never got money, so they never got. That's basically their story. So they're getting. So what happened to the? So that went on for public safety, huh? Pandemic, huh? Speaking of pandemic, the numbers are new cases on Oahu, 28 new cases on the state, 41, 42 in a daily average over a week, and 1.6 positivity rate. Contagiousness contagiousness over a week, average 1.6. That's not good. It's like, what the heck? And there's tourism. Tourism's going up and up and up. Here we go. Back in the day, this reminds me so much of me. Except for, I guess, the sideburns. 1983, catch the lizards. But this guy in Lanikai got this big whopping anole. That's an anole. It's like a big lizard. Well, an anole is the type to see its head. It's a little crocodile pointy head with a little thingy underneath. Well, that's a big one. That's obviously not from Hawaii. We had these little green ones, which are green and brown anoles. Used to catch them all the time. Actually, they got loose from the zoo, and then they were all over around the zoo, so we catch them and bring them in the neighborhood, and they'd be all over. Eat the bugs, eh? It's good, eh? Eat cockroach. Family dog syncs up with kids. So if you get a family dog, it's gonna be allies with your kids. You know, just so you know. How much is that doggy in the window? And we'll go out of order because it's out of order day. Sports? Yay! Thank God for football! Hey, we got Mark. Was it Mark Mariota? Is it Mark or Rick? I don't know. Mariota. We got one of these. We had a couple guys that are like NFL. And Mariota, he's gone Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, he's got $3 million contract. Wow. He can go up to $8 million too. And for 1 year. So the guys are going good. So anyways, boop, 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 boop. That's kind of interesting. I don't know, volleyball and all other stuff. Relief money plugs holes in proposed budget. Are we talking potholes? No, we're talking federal money. We're going to use it to pay our own bills, and then it's going to be nothing left. They use it to fix all their mistakes with budgeting. And this guy, look, hey, happy Monday. He caught a wave on Monday at Sandy Beach. Happy Monday. That's what that is. Yes, I'm at the time limit. I hope that camera's working. You better be working. Last time it was all copy kind, made it short. Work a long time. Big Q. Not QAnon. Regular question to the people. What do you think? What do you think of the updated federal guidance for public schools? 3 feet instead of 6 feet. Now 3 feet for the schools. What do you think? What do you think, eh? Reopening. What do you think? 10%. Don't ask me. No, mixed, unsure. 28%. Oppose. Too close. Too risky. 62% agree. Scientifically sound. And press. Get those damn kids out of her hair. Stop asking me about all that new math. Why do you think I graduated? So I wouldn't have to think about stuff like that. Okay. And this, that. Okay, here we go. There's a political cartoon, but it's not really a political cartoon. It's like this guy struggling through all this. It's like the opposition to everyone's opinions and all this kind of tear down. I guess it's not really cancel culture, but it's like that kind of it's opposing the basic impetus of free speech. Say whatever you want, but remember, sometimes there's consequences. And say whatever you want and express yourself. But it doesn't mean you're right. But do it. Anyways, here we go. Let's do the end of that. Oh gosh, TikTok to the max. Alright. Here we go. Let us do the editor. Seniors have a hard time scheduling vaccinations. We're skipping that one. And of course, teach them how to use the computer. Understanding necessity of taking vaccine. I read an article about Tamara Keith of National Public Radio that said nearly half of the people that voted for Donald Trump are reluctant to take the COVID-19 vaccination. Who are these people, I wonder? See, still reeling from the recent chaos, I felt at first that they would get what they deserve. Instant karma's gonna get you. revenge by karma. But then I took a step back and saw reason and saw consequences, which are nothing short of catastrophic. This reluctance would only prolong the pandemic, bring on unnecessary suffering from themselves and their families, create economic difficulties to themselves and the whole society. This epidemic has cost more than 500,000 lives in the U.S. and continues horrendous, ravaging grief around the world. Our nation is literate, but something is definitely missing in our education and comprehension of reality. We need to get away from the fake news ideology and grasp reality, for it will be good for all of us. House referral strategy harms democracy. Oh, I skipped that one too, because it's like you clog the court systems and you don't get justice. Same thing with legislature. Ding. Next. Hot. If you have a hot. Hot must be restricted to limited budget. The $12.449 billion budget projection submitted by Lori Kahikina, interim CEO of Honolulu Authority Rapid Transit, is described as conservative because it includes every foreseen unknowable. March 19th, whatever that means. I looked up the word conservative in the dictionary, could find no such definition. But doesn't Kahikina realize that based on past record, HART will find a way to spend every dollar put into its budget and then some? The way to handle HART is to give it a fixed budget and cover known expenditures, and then, if it fails to stay within budget, force it to cut back on its plans. But if Kahikina really believes the way to handle HART is to give more money than it needs, she should resign immediately because she obviously is not fit for the task. Edward Lansky. Wait, Edward knows what he's talking about. That's right. Who's gonna win the TRex? Trumpo? Oh my gosh. See, the T-Rex is Tyrannosaurus for tyrant. Shh. Thunder lizards. Put rail at street level through the city center. The present situation with the $12 billion rail project cannot be solved with another P3 arrangement. The taxpayer will have to pay for the increasing cost. One way we could be able to lessen the cost as the elevated rail arrives in the city center is to eliminate the elevated rail structure and use existing streets to reach Ala Moana Center. The most practical route requires study. Lowering the rail to street level would provide an open view from mountain to sea for street crossing for the rail route. The visual appeal for the city is very important to tourists and residents. Sandy Urata Kaimuki, who gets that voice when she's like politically active. Not really. ARV will give the houseless a voice in public policy. Automatic voter registration is an efficient way to make our registration process more convenient and secure. More importantly, it will play a crucial role in the finally giving our houseless community a voice in policy change. Cite article March 18th. Houseless residents are vulnerable to public regulations. Let's remove the barriers that have kept them out of the public conversation. This acceptable form of voter suppression must be addressed. Stacy Burke, I hear. Absolutely, Stacy. There's nothing like giving the houseless. I agree, actually. Let them vote. I mean, right off the bat. I don't know about the conversation, though, because I rode the bus for many years one time and talked to the various houseless people. And it wasn't pretty. It was like, there was this one guy I heard of it. He thought he was God. He wore a natty dread cap with Rasta colors, and he carried a cart. This guy just starts, because he was probably on acid. So I was going to go up to him and say, hey, God's everywhere. So if you're God, shouldn't you also be on the other side of the street and here and there too? You know, going to mess him up. Luckily I didn't, because you should not talk to houseless people on acid. Just be kind, but be aware. Who wins the TRex Teen Hell War? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna say this one was pretty good, you know, because it just had that little thing. I looked it up in the dictionary, and where was it? Stick with no. I'm gonna get this one. Brienda Haja with sticking with reality. I know we're literate, but stick with reality. That's kind of a rare. Brienda, you get the TRex Toenail Award for your rare and the letter. Filibuster your letter already. Anyways. That is your reward, but you don't get this. No way. You get the wonderful feeling that you've done something that was, it was extemporaneously postulated into a reverency of la la la, effervescence, bubbleitude, and on Marcus Max White channels. Oh boy. Sit up here. You go over there. So that's it. Once again, kept it short, but technical. Just hang loose. Hang loose. It's Wednesday out there. Hang loose. Have a happy Monday on Wednesday.